Hi students, I welcome you all for the sessions. This is the continuation class on chapter 5. This is video number part 2. Okay, in last class we discussed about the concept of linear inequalities. Linear inequalities means what? So usually these symbols greater than, less than, or greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, these are called as linear inequalities, right? These conditions are used to used to represent an equations. Okay, these equations, you just observe these equations here: greater than, less than, right, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. These condition of equations are called as linear inequalities, right? So linear inequalities. Okay, either you can say these symbols are called as linear inequalities. What is the meaning of linear? Okay, linear means what? The variables. Suppose this x is a variable, right? So you take the x is a variable, or it may be y or z, whatever it may be, right? So these are the variables. So these variables having only one degree, right? Having only one degree. You just observe these in these equations. Sorry, you just observe this in these equations, right? So in these equations, the power is only one. Okay, no, okay, other than one power is not given. Okay, these type of equations are called linear equations, right? Therefore the term is here linear inequalities. Okay, a non-linear type of equation is not in your syllabus, right? So which is having only one power, other than one power, are called as non-linear. Suppose x square term, x cube terms, these are called as non-linear equations, right? Non-linear equations. You just understood the meaning of linear and non-linear, right? So now, okay, now we'll be revise some things. That is, what is the meaning of natural numbers? Natural numbers are those numbers, are the positive numbers. All positive numbers other than the zero are called as the natural numbers. Integers are those numbers which contains both negative numbers, right? Negative numbers and zero and positive numbers. And real number is means what? Real numbers which contains integers, right? You just write here, which contains integers, which contains integers, right? Integers. Along with that, it contains fractions. Fractions means 2 by 5, 3 by 5. These are called fractions. And also it contains irrational numbers. These are called as rational numbers, and irrational numbers are square root 2, square root of 5, 3, square root of 3. So these are called as irrational numbers, and these are called as rational numbers. So means what? Real numbers contains integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. That those are called as a real number, right? And now we in first chapter we discussed about open interval and closed intervals, right? Open interval will be representing like this bracket, and closed interval will be uh, denoting by the closed by the square brackets, right? This is an open interval and this is an closed interval. Okay, sometimes will be combination of these two will be we are using to write an equations, right? This is the open bracket and the closed bracket. Either we can write closed or open bracket. The combination of both we are using to represent an equations. And one more thing I just want to mention here: the solution of this set of these equations, right? We are finding the solution of x, right? So when we when we are writing solution of, right, so for solution of x is natural number, right? When x is a natural number and x is an integer, right? X is an natural numbers and integers. The solution of a set of linear inequalities we are writing in a set, right? So the set is we are representing in a curly bracket, right? So and for x is a real number, so real number we are representing in the either in a open interval or closed intervals, either are a combination of open and closed intervals. You just remember this point: natural and integers are representing in a set, in a set, and real numbers are the solution of real numbers we are representing in a open interval or closed interval or combination of open and closed intervals. You just remember these things, right? Now we'll come to the solution of this exercise. Okay, so this exercise contains 26 problems. Okay, it take times. I will be try to solve all 26 problems. Okay, so here one more class is required. So up to 26 problems are given in the exercise 5.1. I will be try to solve in this class up to 16. 1 to 16 I will be solving in this sessions, and 17 to 26 problems I will be covered in the next class, right? Okay, we'll be solving the first exercise, that is okay, so that is 24x is less than 100. We need to solve for two cases. One is x is natural number and x is an integer, right? So here, uh, this one we can solve the two cases here. 24 to make cancel of 24. So both terms are, I will be divided by 24. 24x divided by 24 less than 24 divided by 24. Both sides I am dividing by 24, and here I am cancelling the terms 24 24. We are having only x. Okay, x is less than 100 divided by 24. Okay, so here when we are solving linear inequalities, this side, left side, always we will be having a variables. Okay, positive variables, we should have a positive variables, right? Positive variables we should have in the linear equalities, or we can solve this one. So here 24x less than 100. So this, if we take this 24 this side, we just consider these inequality symbols as a equal, right? If we take this when we are solving 24, 24x is equal to 100. If we take 24 this side, then it will be divide 24 like this. We also we can solve here, right? Like this also we can write here 24 is 24x less than 100. If we take this side, then it will be x is less than 100 divided by 24. Okay, you can follow any one method, right? I just following this method, right? I just following this method, and here if we further resolving this one, so here solve sorry, 4 6 is 24, 425 is 100, x is less than 25 divided by 6. So 25 divided by 6 means approximately we will be getting the value of 4.16. So here 4.16. For first case is given x is a natural number. Natural numbers, we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 rather than the zeros are called as natural numbers. If we put the value of x is equal to uh, okay 1, okay x is equal to 1, then x is 1 is less than 4.16, the statement is true here. And x is equal to 2, then 2 is less than 4.16, the statement is true, means it is a solution. True means it is a solution of the equation. X is equal to 3, then it is 3 is less than 4.16, this is also true. X is equal to 4, then is 4 is less than 4.16. Okay, this statement is true. And when x is equal to 5, 5 is not less than the 4.16, then it is statement is false. The solution of set is all the true values are called the solution of a set. And we can write here the solution of inequality set is, we can write in the set, right? I have mentioned that natural numbers and integers will be written in the set, and real numbers will be written in the interval, right? So here 1 2 3 4 is the solution of the first case, right? And the second case is given here, x is an integer. So second case, integers. Integers means what? Negative numbers, right? Negative numbers, 0 and -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the these are called integers, right? So the solution of set here is all negative numbers, right? Suppose you say here x is we got the condition of the solution here, x is less than 4.16 here, right? All negative numbers. Suppose here I will put -1, right? -1, -2, -3. It goes on continues up to minus infinity, right? Minus infinity, and all these are less than 4.16, right? And here 0 is also less than 4.16 because 0 is an integer. And positive numbers we know that 1 2 3 4 are less than the 4.16. Therefore we can write here solution of a set is, the solution of a set is minus infinity, minus infinity, right? Minus infinity, okay, minus infinity, and it goes on continues -3, -2, you can write -0, and 0 1 2 3, 4 is the solution of the set, is the solution of inequality set for the second case, right? Now come to the next problems. Okay, the similar problem, these are the or similar problems, right? So the second one is here minus 12x greater than 30 is given, right? So here this 12 I am taking this side, then it is minus x is greater than 30 divided by 12. Okay, and okay, negative number. Okay, here negative you keep here, and negative sign keep here only. After that you take, right? So here 3 4 is 12 and 3 10 is 30. 2 2 is 4, 2 5 and minus x is greater than 5 by 2 we are having. Means what here? Here we need to left side we need to keep always a positive variable. Means what here? If we take negative this side, then the greater symbol will become a less than, right? uh, if it is less than, then it will be greater symbol, right? So when negative numbers we are taking, okay, when we are negative sign we are taking from the left to right, then greater symbol will become a less than symbol will become a greater than. Therefore here greater symbol is there, then less than it becomes a less than. Okay, x is less than 5 by 2, and we will be having a value is minus 2.5. so minus 2.5, here we need to find for a first case is natural numbers. Okay. Sorry. And all natural numbers are positive numbers, 1 2 3 other than zeros. So no natural numbers will satisfy these equations, right? no natural numbers no natural numbers are less than the minus 2.5, right? So next is x is an integer. The second case is an x is an integer, right? X is an integer. So integers contains negative numbers, right? So means what here? So this minus uh, here condition we are having x is less than minus 2.5. So minus 2.5 minus 2.5 next number is minus 3. So minus 3 is less than minus 3 is less than minus 2.5. Is it right? The negative higher numbers is less than the negative of lower numbers, right? So and minus 4 is less than minus 2.5. Is it right? So then therefore we can write here a solution of set is, so minus 3 minus 4 minus 5, these are the greater than minus 2.5. It goes on continuous, right? It goes on continuous up to minus infinity, right? This is the solution of a set for the second problem. Now come to the third one. So here, so third one is given 5x 5x minus 3 less than 7. We need to find for two cases, x is an integer and x is a real number. So this one I'm 5x minus 3 I'm taking this side, then it is 5x is less than 5 5x is less than 7 plus 3, then 5x it is 7 plus 3 is 10. So 5 I'm taking this side, then it is x is less than 10 by 5, then 5 ones are 5 twos are, then x is less than 2. Okay, we are having the x is less than 2. For the first case, x is an integer. So x is an integer means all negative numbers. Suppose you say here x is an integer. So integers means 0 from the okay, all negative numbers. I will consider negative first number. So all negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, all are less than 2 only. Okay, all it will be all negative numbers are satisfy the equations. And 0, so 0 is also less than 2, and 1 is less than 2, 2 is not less than 2. Okay, we can write the solution of set. This is a false. We can all negative numbers. I'm writing here all negative numbers. It goes on continuous. All negative numbers minus 3, minus 2, and minus 1, and 0, 1 is the solution set of this first case, right? And the second case is a real number. So second real number Okay, real number we are writing in a real number we are writing in a interval. Okay, here x is less than 2 means it is an open interval. Okay, only one set of condition is given here. Okay, one set of condition is given. When two conditions greater than or equal and less than or equal, then we will be using closed interval, and only one condition is given, we will be using open interval, right? So here so all negative numbers, suppose all negative numbers will be satisfied the equations, right? Suppose you say -1, -2. So real numbers are integers, right? Real numbers are integers and rational and irrational numbers. All negative numbers will be satisfied these equations up to minus infinity. It goes on continuous. Means I am writing this one is an open interval, because I have mentioned real number will be written in an interval. So therefore, only one condition is given. I am writing this one is an open interval. All negative number up to minus infinity will be satisfied these equations, and up to here 1 we can write 1. So up to 1 we can write is the solution of a set solution of the second case, right? And now sorry, third problem. And now uh, go to the fourth one problem. So fourth one is right, fourth one we go to the fourth one, right? Fourth one is given 3x plus 8 greater than 2, right? 3x 8 I will take this side. Okay, it is greater than 2 minus 8, then 3x greater than it is minus 6, and 3 if you take this side, then it will be x is greater than minus 6 divided by 3, 3 1 the 3 2 the, and we'll be having x is greater than minus 2, right? X is greater than minus 2, we need to find for an first case x is an integer, right? X is an integer, x is an integer. So means what, uh, here we can write here -1, -1 is greater than -2, right? And if we take -3, so minus, if we take -3, -3 is not greater than the -2. -3 is not greater than the -2. Okay, -3 greater than -2. Okay, -3 is not greater than the -2. This statement is true. This statement is false. This statement is false. Okay, I have mentioned that. So great higher numbers are less than the lower numbers, right? So here -1 is less than -1 is -1 is -1 is greater than the -2, right? -1 is greater than -2, and this condition is satisfied, and 0 is greater than -2, and 1 is greater than -2, and all positive numbers are greater than -2. Therefore we can write this sorry, we can write the solution of set is here. So -1, 0, and all positive numbers, it goes on continuous, is the solution of set of this equation. And for the second case for a real number. So real numbers, here we are writing in a open interval, because only one condition is given, x is greater than -2, therefore it is -1. So, and it goes, positive numbers are goes on continuous, means it is infinity, it is positive infinity. We can write -1 to plus infinity is the solution of set of for the second case. Sorry. Now come to the fifth one. So here, from the problem number 5 to 16, right? So the problem number 5 to 16 are, we need to find the value of this x, but here x is, the condition is given x is a real number. So we need to represent the solution of set in either in a, we need to represent in a solution of set in a interval, in a interval form, either in a open interval, closed interval, or a combination of these, right? So fifth one I'm writing here. So 4x plus 3 is less than 5x plus 7, right? This x term I am taking one side, then it is 4x minus 5x, and less than this 3 I am taking this side, then it is 7 minus 3. Then here minus x is less than 7 minus 3 is 4, right? And if it we need to make this is positive, then if we take negative this side, then it will be greater symbol, it becomes a greater symbol, then x is greater than minus 4. X is greater than minus 4. And here we can write the solution of x is greater than minus 4. Then we can write here minus 5. X value you put, x value you put, right? So minus 3 less, okay, minus 3 is greater than minus 4. Is it true? This is true. Minus 2 is less than minus 4. This is true. And minus 1 is greater than minus 4. This is true. 0 is greater than minus 4. This is true. All positive numbers are greater than minus 4. Therefore we can write this only one condition is given, therefore we can write this one in an open interval. Minus 3 to up to positive infinity is the solution of this first this case, right? Not first case, the solution of the fifth problem. Right, now come to the sixth one. So sixth one is given here. So 3x minus 7 greater than 5x minus 1. So taking the x terms one side, then it is a 3x minus 5x, right? Greater than 7 I am taking this side, then it is minus 1 plus 7, then it is minus 2x we are having, and here 6 we are having, right? And here 2, if we take this side, then it will be divided by 2, 6 divided by 2. And if to this number negative, if we take this side, then it becomes greater symbol, it become a less than, then it is minus 6 by 2, then 2 3 is 6, then it is x is less, sorry, x is less than minus 3. X is less than minus 3. Okay, x is less than minus 3, and all negative numbers, uh, sorry, so all negative numbers, so you say suppose here minus 4, minus 5, and minus 6. So all negative numbers which are greater than the which are less than the minus 3, so I'll satisfy these equations, right? So means I will write here minus infinity, and here uh, minus infinity, and all negative numbers less than the minus 3. All negative numbers less than the minus 3 means minus 4 is less than minus 3, minus 5 is less than minus 3, minus 6 is less than, it goes on continues up to infinity, minus infinity. And we can write here minus 2. Okay, so we can write here uh, minus 4 we can write, right? From minus 4 it goes on continue up to minus infinity is the solution of set of these equations. Okay, now we come to the seventh one. So seventh one, the condition is given 3 into x minus 1 less than or equal to 2 into x minus 3. Here two condition is given, where less than and equal symbol is given. So I just multiply this one, 3x minus 3 less than or equal to 2x minus 6, right? 2 3 is 6, and taking the x term one side, taking x term one side, then it is a 3x minus 2x less than or equal to this minus 3 I am taking this side, then it is minus 6 plus 3. And here 3x minus 2x is x less than or equal to, and here minus 3 we are having. X is less than minus 3 means what? So here x is equal to minus 3 we are having, and if we put the value of x is equal to minus 4, and minus 4 is less than minus 3, right? It is less than minus 3, it's satisfied, the statement is true. And if we take less than if we take minus 2, minus 2 is not less than the minus 3, right? This is false. So greater negative numbers we can take, all are positive, all are satisfied these equations, right? If we take x is equal to minus 5, minus 5 is less than the minus 3, this is true. Okay, so means what? This goes on continuous, right? Minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, all negative numbers will satisfy these equations. Minus infinity, minus this, therefore it goes on minus infinity up to minus infinity to minus 4 is the, so okay, it starts from the minus 4, right? Minus 4, minus 4 to up to infinity is the solution of these equations. Okay, so equal is given here, sorry. So equal form is given, x is equal to minus 3 is given. Therefore, we can write here minus 3. Okay, minus 3. And here two condition is given, then then we have to use this one closed interval. Okay, the solution of set of this equation is, okay, here minus infinity, and here minus equal to minus 3 is given, then here open interval and here closed interval is the solution of set of this equation. Okay, now we come to the eighth one. So now we come to the eighth one. Eighth one is given. Okay, similar to same problem. Okay, here 3 into 2 minus x and greater than or equal to 2 into 1 minus x is given. So 3 to is 6, 3 into x is minus 3x, greater than or equal to 2, 2 ones are 2 minus 2x. Right, taking the x term one side, this 2 I am taking this side, then it is a plus 2x minus 3x greater than or equal to 2 minus 6. Okay, then it is minus x greater than or equal to minus 4 we are having, right? And both sides are negative. To make it this one positive, I am multiplying both sides by minus 1, right? Then this greater than or equal symbol become a less than or equal to. Okay, we are multiplying both sides minus 1 to make it positive, then greater than or equal to symbol become a less than or equal, right? Then it is positive, right? Minus into minus positive, minus into minus positive. X is less than or equal to 4. X is less than or equal to 4 means what? Here x is equal to 4 is the solution of these equations, and other than the other than uh, other than so other than other than 2 is okay, after 4, 3 is less than 4. Okay, 3 is less than 4 and 2 is less than 4 and 1 is less than 4. Okay, now all negative numbers will satisfy these equations, and after that okay, so 0 is less than 4, minus 1, all negative numbers will be satisfied this equation. Therefore I can write here minus infinity 2 and minus infinity 2. So it goes on continuous up to here equal to 4 is given, then here closed interval I can use. Minus infinity to 4 is the solution of this equation. Okay, now likewise we can try to solve for likewise you can try to solve for 9th, 10th and 11, 12 and 13. These are the similar problems, like to you have to solve all these up to 16. In next class I'll be solving all problems 17, 18, 19, 20 up to 26 problems, and here these problems 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, these are the in the statements we need to write in the form of equations, and need to find the solution of the variables, right? So we'll be discussing next class. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel Please hit the bell icons for the notifications, and please do share with your friends. Thank you.